This is Dave Walsh for Lab 1 in the Hadoop programming class. The Facebook friends uses the input with user arrow, comma separated list for the friends. That is fed into the Facebook friends mapper, which splits the line based on the arrow into two elements, the user and then the friends list as strings. Those friends list is then split by the comma, and then the user is mapped to each individual friend in their friends list as the new key, and then that key is then individually mapped to each, well, not to each, but to the entire friends list. That each of those then are fed into the reducer. The reducer then splits the entire friends list into a list of type string, and since there are two, there will be two list string types. There's only two friends to compare, so there'll never be any more than that. It checks to make sure that the list is actually populated, and then it iterates through each element in there to determine any common friends. The common friends are stored into a string separated by a space, and then the whole thing is in output formatting the two friend pair in parentheses with an arrow, and then the trailing space is trimmed off, and then output. And here's what the output looks like. There we go. The response, the second part of this, I actually went and made a response time one, so that uses a CSV that I downloaded from data.gov for Child Protective Service report response times. I deleted out the column headers and changed the response times to be numeric in nature instead of string in nature. Missing data I coded as a 0. It's very similar to just the word count problem. It maps the region with the office as the key, and then just maps the response time to that. It counts up all the response times, but it also keeps track of how many response times there are. It will not count the value if it encounters a 0, however, because 0 is missing data and it shouldn't be counted. It then calculates the average response time and writes out the data. And here's the output for that one.